Hi everyone, this is the news from Western Armenia, especially for you. Issues of practicing the rights and cultural heritage of Artsakh Armenians at the center of discussion. The 125th issue of the Western Armenia Weekly has been published. Israel has struck southern Lebanon. The Genocide Studies Youth School 2026 spring program has concluded. Is Armenianness an organized nation? Ashot Harutyunyan. The Kusanats Monastery of Shushi and the unique canon in its Courtyard, cast in Italy. Why it is important to support the state of television of Western Armenia today. Join our veterans. A meeting with representatives of Artsakh Armenians took place at the Yerevan mission of the Republic of Western Armenia. It was initiated by Ashot Harutyunyan, MP and chairman of the Committee on Artsakh Affairs. The discussion focused on the destruction of Armenian cultural and historical heritage in Artsakh by the Baku regime, as well as ways to raise this issue on international legal and public platforms. President Armenian spoke about ongoing legal efforts to protect Artsakh Armenians' rights and stressed that importance of keeping this issue is the on focus of international institutions. Expert Hovik Avanesov represented evidence of Azerbaijani vandalism, including the construction of churches, monuments, and cemeteries, calling it a serious threat to historical memory. Ashot Harutyunyan highlighted that protecting cultural heritage is not only a national issue, but also a universal responsibility. In the end, Speaker Nelly Harutyunyan emphasized unity and consistent efforts to defend rights and preserve heritage. The 125th issue of the Western Armenia Weekly has been released, featuring rich national, cultural, and historical content. The cover shows David of Hyllson, a symbol of Armenian strength, freedom, and resilience. This special issue includes materials on Armenian identity, historical memory, and national rights, continuing the newspaper's mission to highlight issues concerning Western Armenians and Artsakh. Israel carried out new airstrikes in southern Lebanon just one day after exempting the ceasefire, targeting Hezbollah infrastructure. Lebanese services report that several villages were hit, forcing residents to flee toward Beirut and Sidon. Despite the ceasefire since April 17, tensions remain high, with both sides accusing each other of violations. The spring program of the Genocide Studies Youth School 2026 has concluded, bringing together young participants for academic discussions and training. Participants studied genocide from historical, legal, sociological, psychological, cultural, and political representatives, combining theory with practical analysis. The program helped develop analytical thinking and responsibility. Organizers thanked the Armenian Relief Society for its support. We must be prepared not as a people who constantly mourn, but as an organized nation that knows its past, understands its present, and builds its future. A historic quote from 1906 described fear and uncertainty in Shushi, feelings that still echo today. Shushi remains a key symbol of Armenian identity and struggle, but remembering history is not enough. We must learn from it. The solution requires strong leadership and responsible generation. A strong state needs not only an army, but also education, science, technology, and unity. Peace is preserved not by wishes, but by readiness to defend it. We must build a strong future worthy of our history. Artsakh, especially Shushi, has long been a major center of Armenian spiritual and cultural life. In 1816, the Kusanats Monastery was built by Ripsime Bahdurian. It was a beautiful stone structure with frozeness and bell tower. Its courtyard stood a unique cannon cast in Turin in 1830, used to defend Shushi in battles, including in 1826. After the 1920 destruction of Shushi, the monastery was left damaged and later completely demolished in 1960s to 70s. Its fate symbolizing the loss of Armenian cultural heritage and the long-term policy of cultural destruction in Artsakh, which continues today. Western Armenia TV continues to work with new ideas and clear values. It doesn't do self-promotion, it shares history, culture, and political news about Western Armenia. A big success is the new weekly newspaper, Western Armenia, created to protect and share history and identity. The channel also reports on the president, government, and parliament of Western Armenia. Dear compatriots, with your support, Western Armenia will grow stronger. Together, you are powerful. French veterans and Armenian volunteers have joined as the keepers of memory. If you are 18 to 78 years old and have some free time, you can easily join them. Honor Homeland Brotherhood. Your duty will be to raise the flag of Western Armenia during official and memorial ceremonies, honoring Armenian soldiers and volunteers who protected people from 1916 until today. For more information, contact President Jean Ghazarosyan. So this was all the news from Western Armenia, of course, especially for you. If you want something to learn, you can easily find Western Armenia's state television website and read everything there. Thank you for watching.